South Florida. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taken from about the 12, and able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Ready, yellow, 22.
Hey, eat. Watch the screen,
Steal, check, steal. Hunt.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. This defense for the Dolphins, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Come on out here. Come get some.
Love from the gun. And he rifles one incomplete. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. Back deep to return is Lynn Bowden. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he'll be out right at the 35. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now the former Washington Husky, here's Myles Gaskin. And this defense not giving him anything there, maybe a yard up to the 36.
No doubt about it, a really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now a dump off here complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down.
Let's go. 45. White. Check, beauty. 52 blaster.
Tighten up.
Set. Hunt.
On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 more there and another 1st down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Set. Ready. 10 black.
Time to go. Night. Double tight. 4 down. Check.
Go.
Here's Gaskin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
Ready. Yellow. 43. Check white. Check pink. Switch. Yellow. Set. Go.
This is Gaskin on the carry. Oh, fighting off the defender. Open space inside the 10. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the C's opened up for him. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago, add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
Now a first down carry by Jones. It was Raekwon Davis with the tackle.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
55's Mike.
Watch the 26.
Rodgers going to throw.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's got to leak out of the backfield to his right, then angle his way up the field, and a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory down at the 31. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Hey, Black.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Vision and speed, 2 of the attributes that you might say are important for a free safety, and we saw both in evidence there. He'll check it down, complete to Dillon. And out of bounds right around the 20. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones, and able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down and 3.
Watch the run.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Alert flag.
Now Jones. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. On play action, Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Check. Watch the edge. Check 13. Check the gun. Kill.
Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
One word comes to mind to me after that last play, and that's alert. That defense took a chance guessing the snap count, and they were so right. Got great push up front, and that forces 4th and goal.
And Crosby puts it through. So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it and the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
On the return, Lynn Bowden. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Tua sets up to pass it. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
Here we go. Black, 95. You must be dreaming.
Watch the safety crew.
Check strike. Hut.
They'll run now with Gaskin. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike, 50.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL.
Need old blue. Smith, red.
Check 99. Check 99.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Mike 51. Mike 51. It's our field.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Forced out to his left. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Set. 52 blue.
51. Here we go. Here we go.
Faster. Faster.
51.
Ready. Go.
A play fake for Gaskin. Now Tua.
Man out.
Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike.
Ready. Go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Myles Gaskin with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This one taken just inside the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Jumbo.
Rodgers now on first down.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, team.
Rodgers brings it in. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Let's go.
Hey, 88. Plant.
It's Mike 29. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line.
All right.
Check 50. Check 50.
Put it down.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
29 is Mike. Mike 29. Watch the twist.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Let's go, Heavy. Let me know what you got. What you got, Heavy?
Right now. You got 58.
Give me some. Give me
Sally.
some.
Strong left. Sally.
Tight dog. Tight dog.
What are we doing?
Rodgers again now.
He's checking credit. Jim.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Jalen Phillips in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
In 18.
So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Both these teams getting a chance to dry out, maybe change their cleats if need be, but halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the second half, here's Brandon Gaud.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And to give this time to the tailback. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Black Ultra.
Out time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
51's a Mike. 51's a Mike. Defense wins championships, baby.
Tua gonna throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
55. Get 300. Get 300.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So still no touchdowns allowed by this defense. They get the interception there. CD, they have been rock solid.
And at this point, I think they have to expect that they're going to see some shots taken down the field. And that was almost a desperation throw right there, just kind of hoping something good can happen, a completion, a pass interference. But this was anticipated well, and they came up with the INT.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 89 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Go, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
Pick it up.
Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
51 to Mike.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 25 yards that time.
Down. Busy. Green. Here we go. Green.
Get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Ready. Go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Here we go. Black. 95.
Cut. 51.
Yellow. Lonnie.
Mike 51. Here we go. Kill.
Smash.
Turn it up.
Ready.
36.
Tua, pass outside complete. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. The extra point hitting the right upright, but it caroms home. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Get 300! Get 300!
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. A check down here to Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and a yard.
55, Mike.
Hey, let's get them holes.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
55. Hey, eat.
Rodgers now to throw. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And it's caught. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Here's Carter now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, full fury. Ready, go.
Another run with Gaskin. Room to run for Gaskin. Room here to run. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 25-yard line. 145 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Got it.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
2 and now on 1st down. And throw right side complete to Parker. Touchdown, Dolphins. Devontae Parker, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's 2nd and 10.
All day, dog.
Back north.
Mike 29.
Get that quarterback and off.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll let this go deep for Lazard. They've got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2nd and 11 at the 41.
No. Off.
On play action. Now Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Lucky.
Right here.
29 is Mike.
750. Hey, you block over here.
Pull it together.
Check. Crunch.
Yeah, this.
Check.
From the shotgun to give to Jones.
Check 4. Switch.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, this. Inside.
Right there. All day, baby.
On play action, Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Amari Rodgers, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Here's Carter now on the return. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. and they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Check, 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 check.
10 cycle.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Play action. Now it's Tua. That's to Parker. What a catch. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 30 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
We got 4.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
You better be afraid of me.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go. Red 38.
Coming to you, coming to you. Let's go.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
Let's go.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Escaping the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Let's go. 45. White.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Watch the back.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Tua sets up to pass it. His pass caught at the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Right. 50. Check White.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Check smash.
He's coming. We got double up.
Ready. Go.
Alert 3. Check 3. Check 3.
Another catch there for Waddle. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Dolphins are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
Hey, take 26.
29.
Go.
Mike 29. Let's go one more.
Hold over here.
Check 25. Check 25.
Shit.
Inside. Look again.
From the 31, Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Mike 29.
26.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he goes out right around the 39. That'll go as a pickup of 8. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration is settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said.